When I lost my vision, I didn't think that there was any hope of me being able to do anything. I came to this because to prove to myself that I can still do anything, you know, even without vision.
So Team River Runner is probably the largest adaptive paddling program in the nation. One of our main programs is the Outtasight, meaning they're visually impaired.
Me fighting the puzzle of the water as an individual, even though somebody's guiding me, it's up to me and my power and my brain to get me through it. I like the challenge. I like it. I'm on my own in the water. They're there and they're getting me close, but I've got to fight those paddles. I got to fight the wave.
I mean, rapids aren't a joke, and when you can't see, they're definitely not a joke. When I came out of the water, he would say something simple and something I loved: breathe.
It is very empowering to them. It gives them independence again. Myself, I'm one of the guys, so it also gives me a purpose to help my fellow veterans. You know, we protected this country, now we're protecting each other and helping each other out. My name is Celian Gonzalez. I go by Cel or Mama Cel or Seal within the Team River Runner community, and I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran. I did 10 years active duty and about 10 years as a DoD employee. And I found Team River Runner in 2016. I started as a participant and then fell in love with it. Now I'm leading some of the clinics, especially the Outtasight clinics. Team River Runner is probably the largest adaptive paddling program in the nation. And we address any disabilities, whether it's an amputee or paraplegic. But one of our main programs is the Outtasight, meaning they're visually impaired. And our motto is butts in boats. So we get all these people in a boat. We don't care which boat, but it's, you know, we just get them paddling.
So he was a Department of Defense officer. I asked some simple questions like, please tell me about yourself a little bit, and we connected instantly as veterans. Seth speaks my language. He understands where I've been, but he told me one thing that I really loved, and he's like, hey, I've been doing this for a long time. We're going to have fun. Just trust me. We have a way. It's going to work. So I kept asking, how are we going to do it? How do I get through rapids on my own? And he kept saying, you don't have to do it on your own. You're not going to do it on your own. I'll be there right beside you, behind you, or right in front of you, telling you, you know, go to the little left, go to the little right, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, paddle. And that's been my experience. Like, trust me.
I pair people before we even get here, and I ask them to call them, get to know them on the phone. I want them to start memorizing your voice. That way they know what voice they have to follow in the river, and then start asking them about their fears. So for me, my philosophy is find out their fears and let's address the fears before we really, because if they're afraid even of getting on a boat, they're not gonna progress. And let's just find out why they're afraid. Let's address the fears first.
I took not a barrel, but I took a bear bag. And we were pretty lucky because
So I'm going to spin you real quick.
campgrounds that we hiked to.
We start as easy as just put your PFD on and let's float in the lake, and then go from there. And the normal, most kayakers know, we'll introduce the wet exit, how to get out of the boat, flat water skills, let them feel the boat spinning if they have to, you know, edging and whatever else, and then let's find out what their fears are.
Getting on a smooth water, a pond, after being introduced to this is what the kayak is, this is how you hold your paddle. We did wet exits a couple of times the first day, and then the second day he was like, all right, we have to demonstrate after an exit. I hang on to the back swimming. I hang on to the back of his kayak, I mean, real world scenario, like when would I have to get on the back of your kayak? Well, after I got dumped out of my kayak, which would be after my kayak flipped over. So why don't we paddle out, let me roll, I'll do my wet exit. So we're demonstrating, increasing confidence in our equipment and in our skills, and then I'll get on the back of your kayak and go. And
breathe. Breathe. All right. Yeah. I'm coming up over to your right side.
All right,
grab handle.
Yeah. Here's the back.
Perfect.
I'll grab your bottom.
Now that's good.
we just kept putting these things together, and it continued to increase my confidence to, after we completed that, they said, let's try some Class 2 rapids, and let's do it.
It sure was fun watching you guys bob up and down on that wave train, just right behind you.
So once they get that empowerment of knowing that they can get out of their boat, then I know, okay, if they flip, I'll just wait for their head to pop out and we'll go pick them up and we'll worry about the boat later. But I just want to make sure that they know how to get out, and then we deal with the situation.
So again, we're going to come out of this with purpose. All right? We're gonna turn upstream at about 1 o'clock.
Most of our visually impaired have really good hearing because their hearing has overcome their lack of vision. So I want them to memorize that voice because sometimes we go in different pods and there's different guides. So I want them to know which voice they need to follow. So that becomes their beacon in front of them.
Right here, turn upstream. Turn upstream, turn upstream. Left, 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 more left, more left, more left.
So he stays about 1 or 2 boat lengths ahead of me, and he will just give commands every once in a while. He'll to the right, to the left. I luckily have enough vision left to follow his bright pink boat, but the commands that he gives, it lets me know, okay, right, left. Here we go, turn, you know what I mean? And use your hips more. And it's all just commands, and I try to mimic as much as I can what he does.
So today, we were doing a fun run in the afternoon. We've got some footage of that, and part of that fun run I did with my eyes closed. It was interesting in that I was queuing off of the raft, which was carrying all of our VI paddlers, and I was listening to where they were, and I was trying to paddle down that rapid, and I realized just how disconcerting it is to have to react to everything. It was really, really hard just to keep my eyes closed, just for 30 seconds going down a rapid. I can't imagine the strength of character and personality that are required out of all of our VI paddlers to trust us enough to let us put them into the situation that many people wouldn't even consider.
The closer you get, obviously, the louder it gets. And every single rapid sounds like it's the most treacherous, scary, like a hurricane is happening at any moment. And that's what it feels like. That's what it sounds like. And you're like, geez, that is terrifying. But then you just hit it a certain way and you make sure your boat leans. It's kind of like a baptized by fire type situation, like, hey, figure it out.
If you're ready, we can scooch on out.
There we go. Yeah.
you end up in that dark place. That dark place is why I ended up shooting myself in the head, because I got in that dark place. And now that's why I always tell people, man, you got to get out of the dark and get into the light. It's so important to get out of that house, get out of that woe is me, why me, and get out and get your fight going. Go get out in the sunlight. Let's go out and do something. So if I can get out here as a blind person and push my limits, why can't you? Why can't you get out of the house and come fight with me? Why can't we go pick up this fight that's fighting for us instead of other people, and fight for our sanity, our healing, and our joy to come back?
I got my stick. I got all of my gear except my. I'm gonna go get my shoes.
And it's not just the physical disabilities, it's the mental disabilities.
Over my 15 years of military service, deployed countless times, was gravely injured in ISIS suicide bombing in 2019, given 0% chance to survive.
When I lost my vision, I didn't think that there was any hope of me being able to do anything.
Are visually impaired inherently, after they lose their vision, they have mental disabilities.
I spiraled into a depression that I thought my life was over, that I wouldn't be able to do anything except for be angry and sit on the couch.
Whether it's PTSD from how they lost their vision, depression because now they're not independent.
I went from being somebody who people looked up to wow, a Marine, you know, to, oh, I feel so bad for him.
But a lot of us, I'll be one, I have depression and anxiety. So like being with them, I lose it when I'm in the river with them, helping them. But yeah, so it helps our mental health too.
And here I am in Montana in my journey of recovery, of healing, to get better and continue living.
To just be able to be on the water and just go. Yeah. Fear or not, I'm free, man. And that's what it's about.
It was perfect. It was a lot of fun. You know, we had that sense of camaraderie, the sense of friendship going through it, and it was just the greatest experience of my life so far. I love it.
All right. When we get up here, try to stay behind me as we go through these. We're gonna punch like 2 or 3 waves, and then we're gonna work left just a little bit.
Got it. Follow, then head left.
Good angle. We're gonna go straight through him. Nice aggressive posture.
First day he was fearless. I'm like, oh, he's gonna high shield the whole thing. And he went down 3 days into this clinic, class 3 rapids today, and he crushed it.
Confidence went from, okay, I can survive this, to I got this. And that's just from still having a little bit of faith in me to say, hey, I think you got it. Once I heard that, I'm good. Because now somebody else believes in me, and they're going, you're okay. And I'm like, well, if they think I'm okay, I must be okay. Let's go try this. Little simple words of encouragement click that brain into, I'm not in survival mode, I'm into let's go get this done mode.
That was sick, dude. Hell yeah. Good job, bro. Fucking crushed it.
He goes, if you swim and you get cold, I'll pull you out and put you in a boat. Don't worry about it. I said, okay, let's go. What is the risk when there's people around you that are my fellow veterans that I trust that are gonna risk everything to pull me out of the water? Because that's what we do for each other. You know, I flipped the boat today. I swam a little bit. I got up, I orientated my boat, have a paddle in there, and I go, hey, Mason, I got my boat and my paddle. And he's like, okay, you're good. I was more worried when I was flipped upside down about him panicking because we just went down something. So as soon as I let him know I'm okay, he gets calm. And then the situation calms down, then we can get to shore.
I look back and I see Jeremy's boat floating away. And the first thing for me was like, where is Jeremy? Then I see Jeremy kicking in the back of Mason's boat. Okay, Jeremy's okay. And then I chase this boat. I'm like, okay, let me get his boat before it goes into the next rapid. And then I had Seth and the big raft afterwards, because I know they can pick up people if the people get upstream like Jeremy did.
We actually performed a rescue on the river. He needed our team to rescue him. So it was great. Just this, I can't say how amazing it was, but that communication was the key. So it was awesome.
The camaraderie that you build from while you're active duty, which I feel like we all miss the camaraderie, but while you're out here on the river, the camaraderie's back. And you're relying on your team, and you know everyone's gonna be there. And that's what's so nice about this organization is we want people to know that we are there for them, and we want you to come kayaking with us, and we want you to heal. And as I mentioned, like I've been in it as a participant, it helped me heal.
I know every single one of my guys, and I know every single of their stories. And I know that this heals them too. So
Yeah.
I call them my misfits, but they're good people.
This is a gift for everyone involved. This is a place that we make lifelong friends. This is a place that we build upon our skills and expand our abilities as paddlers, as instructors, as leaders of clinics, of all of these things. And no, I have never seen a single downside to any one of Team River Runners events. It's that great of an organization.
What happens off the water is almost sometimes more important than what happens in the water. People get to start trusting each other. They start sharing their experiences in the military, after the military, especially the visually impaired. And then for us, they do more for us than we do. They do more for us than we do for them. They don't know it. And we become lifelong friends. I just hope people realize how much TRI does for a lot of veterans.